Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming my collection video for all my BTS merch. So I've been collecting for around 4 years now, from late 2014 to now, February 2019. So I don't collect photo cards or BT21. I only collect things like albums, DVDs, and photo books. Okay, so let's get started. First up, we'll start with Korean albums. Their debut album, Too Cool for School. Their first mini album, Oh Are You Late Too? Their second mini album, School Love Affair. Then we have School Love Affair Special Edition. Their first full-length album, Dark and Wild. Their third mini-album, Hwa Young Yeon Hwa Part 1, white and pink versions. Their fourth mini-album, Hwa Young Yeon Hwa Part 2, peach and blue versions. And then we have the compilation album of the HYYH series, Hwa Young Yeon Hwa Young Forever, day and night versions. Has one of my favorite packaging of all the albums. Then we have their second full-length album, Wings, W-I-N-G versions. And then the repackage of Wings, You Never Walk Alone, left and right versions. Moving on to their fifth mini-album, Love Yourself Seungher, L-O-V-E versions. Their third full-length album, Love Yourself John Tier, Y-O-U-R versions. And then their most recent album, the compilation of the Love Yourself series, Love Yourself Gyeol Answer, S-E-L-F versions. And then lastly for their Korean albums, the only signed album I own, which is their debut single album, Too Cool for School. I wanted to get a signed album when I first started collecting, and I thought if I have to get any of them, I wanted to get their debut album. Plus the golden signatures look really cool, so yeah. So next up we'll move on to Japanese albums. The first Japanese release, which was Too Cool for School and Oh Are You Late Too. Then No More Dream, all 3 versions. Then the B version came with this cool dog tag as well. Yep. And then all 3 versions of Boy in Love. Danger, all versions. Then their first full Japanese album, Wake Up. Normal A and B versions. And the Japanese releases of School Love Affair and Dark and Wild. And then the first Japanese album with 4 versions, For You. I think this one came out for the first anniversary. Next we have the Japanese release of Hwa Young Yeon Hwa or Kayonanka Part 1. Then I Need You, all 4 versions. And next up we have Run. Versions, including the HMV version, I think, which came with this calendar. Yeah. And then also for Run, they released this LP version, which isn't really an LP because it just has a CD inside. It's really cool. Yeah. And then Japanese release, Kainanka Part 2. Their second full-length Japanese album, Youth. I like the packaging for the limited edition version, it's cool. All versions. And then they did this compilation album, Japanese release, which has both the Korea and Japanese editions, and then these are the limited edition versions of the Korean and Japan editions. The photo shoot for this is great. Then we have the Japanese release of Young Forever. And the Japanese release of Wings as well. And then next up we have the box set for Chiya Ase Namida, or the Japanese release of Blood, Sweat and Tears. I love that they started doing these box sets because it just made it a lot easier to order and move around, and it just looks a lot neater as well, I think. So yeah, it has the normal A, B, and C versions. Then the box set for Mic Drop DNA Crystal Snow. Normal A, B, and C. Yep. And then the third full-length Japanese album, Face Yourself, normal version, and then A, B, and C. Then the most recent Japanese album, which is Fake Love Airplane Part 2. This is the box set with normal A, B, and C. And then also they did a fan club version for this release, and I kind of hope that they don't do that in the future, because I don't like really having one version outside the box. Yeah. And then, oh, also, we have these, which are special DVDs that came from, I think, Tower Records, that they would give out in Japan. And they did one for No More Dream, Boy in Love, Danger. These are for Danger, and then Wake Up. I'm not sure if you can get these anymore, because they were just giving them out along with the albums back then, so yeah. And then also, it's not a Japanese album, but it's the Taiwanese version of Dark and Wild. It has totally different packaging, and it's really hard to find nowadays, I think. But yeah, it's the only Taiwanese BTS album I own, just because all the other ones are pretty much exactly the same, whereas this one is totally different. So this is the only Taiwanese album I really wanted to collect when it came out. Yep. So next I'm gonna go through Korean DVDs and photo books and stuff like that. Start with the 2015 HOH Live on Stage DVD. The HOH DVDs probably have my favorite packaging of all BTS DVDs just because it's really cool how they did the outer box like that. Yeah. And we have the HOH Live on Stage epilogue, both the DVD and the Blu-ray. For BTS DVDs, I buy both the Blu-ray and the DVD versions because the Blu-ray has much higher quality for watching, but they don't come with the bigger versions of the photo books and the extra stuff that come in the DVDs, because for Big Hit to produce, Blu-ray is much more costly than DVD, so they can't put as much into the package for Blu-ray versions. So yeah, I get both. Plus it looks cool to have both in my collection, I guess. Next we have the Blu-ray and DVDs for the third muster. And then the Blu-ray and DVDs for the Wings tour in Seoul. This packaging is really unique as well. And then one of the most recent DVDs is the fourth muster, Blu-ray, DVD. Next we'll do Memories. So first we have the Memories of 2014. I love the Memories series just because there's just so much footage on each one. I think each one probably has around 6 to 7 hours. The first one, the 2014, doesn't have my favorite packaging out of all of them, just because it's, I don't know, a little all over the place in terms of like design. Yeah. Next we have 2015 DVD. And then the Memories of 2016 DVD. This one's a lot bigger. They get bigger and bigger every year, I guess. And then the most recent Memories, which is Memories of 2017. This is the Blu-ray, which just has a similar design to the 2015 one, just the box. And then the DVD version is kind of like a binder design, and it's a lot bigger. It's cool. Yeah. Next we have the Now series. Now 1 in Thailand. Now 2 in Europe and America. And then Now 3 in Chicago. Now 3 definitely has my favorite photo book and favorite DVD, because yeah, they're just awesome. But definitely my least favorite packaging, not because it doesn't look good, but just because it's so hard to put the photo book back, at least for my copy, after I've taken it out, because the sleeve is really tight fitting, so it's definitely a challenge to put it back in. Next is the Wings concept book, which a lot of collectors will say is one of their favorite things in their collections, and it's understandable because the design is really, really cool. For my copy, it's too bad. I've heard a lot of people talk about it as well, but it's a bit cracked here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but it's because the book inside is super heavy. So if you hold it up like this a lot, then the bottom starts to crack a bit. So be careful with that. And then recently, for the exhibition, they released an exhibition book, which is also really cool. I recommend getting it if you can. Next we'll do Season's Greetings. So we have 2014. Now this is different from the other Season's Greetings in that it's technically it's either called the 2014 Diary or 2014 Season's Greetings. But yeah, it's really, really cool with the golden pages and stuff like that. And the packaging is awesome. It's probably one of my favorite pieces of merch that I own. It's really rare and expensive nowadays because they only made, I think, around 600 copies when it first came out. So yeah, it's hard to get a hold of. Next we have the actual start of the Season's Greetings for BTS, which means it includes a DVD and stuff. The 2015 Season's Greetings. And we have 2016, which has, I think, my favorite photo shoot out of all of them. It's great. And 2017, which definitely has one of the more interesting designs. It's a locker. 2017 Season's Greetings. Yeah, it's cool. And then 2018, which has like a package concept. One thing I don't really like about it is that it's not, you can't like really close it once you open it. It's just paper on the outside. Can't really reseal it, but yeah. It's a cool idea though. And then the most recent Season's Greetings is the 2019 one. I love the photo shoot for this one as well, but yeah, it probably has my least favorite packaging out of all the Season's Greetings. Next we'll do summer packages. First we have Summer Package 2014, which some people say isn't really a summer package in terms of content because it doesn't have a DVD and they didn't really go anywhere for it. Yeah. And then we have the 2015 summer package in Kota Kinabalu. Yeah, this, I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but the packaging always kind of is loose like this, just because it doesn't have anything to seal the top. And then my favorite summer package, the 2016 summer package in Dubai. I just think the DVD and photo book for this one's awesome as well, so yeah. Then 2017 summer package, which was in Corona Island. I think that was it, the Philippines? I can't remember. I think it's in the Philippines. or was it Malaysia? I can't remember. Anyway, next we will do army kits. So this is the first army membership kit. This is the only one I didn't actually get for myself from the fan cafe because I wasn't a fan early enough to sign up for the first one. So I just bought this secondhand on eBay, I think. Yeah. It's cool because it has signatures on the inside. We have the second army membership kit. Yeah. And then the third, which is smaller than all the other ones by a big margin. The fourth, which is definitely the biggest one, it's massive. That's their new logo on it. And then the most recent one, the fifth. Okay. Yep. Next up, we'll go through the Japanese DVDs. So the first Japanese DVD is the first Japan showcase in Tokyo. Their second one was probably by far the ugliest packaging for any BTS DVD, by far, which is the Rookie King Japanese release DVD. They never did a normal Korean release for it, in DVD form, I mean. Then we have their first Japan tour, Wake Up, Open Your Eyes, DVD, Blu-ray. And then their second official fan meeting, Undercover Mission. And then their 2015 live Kayonenka on Stage, Japan edition, DVD, Blu-ray. And then Kayonenka on Stage Epilogue, Japan edition, DVD and Blu-ray. And then also the limited edition version. Next we have the third Japan official fan meeting. The DVD version, DVD Blu-ray. The DVD version has pretty unique packaging for DVD. The case opens up like this. Stuff slides out like that, which I've never seen in any of their other DVDs, so it's cool. And then the Blu-ray just has a normal slide off top like that. Next we have the Wings Tour Japan Edition, DVD, Blu-ray. And then the limited edition versions for both, which are unnecessarily huge, but yeah, I think this is the DVD, and then this is the Blu-ray. And then the Wings Tour in Japan at Kyocera Dome, DVD Blu-ray, and this is when they just went back to Japan on the Wings tour after releasing Love Yourself Her, so they just added like DNA and other songs from the album to the set list. Yeah. And then that DVD also had a limited edition DVD and limited edition Blu-ray, which are also just as huge as the other ones. And then their latest Japanese DVDs is their 4th official Japan fan meeting DVD and Blu-ray. The last things I'm going to go through are just merch from events like their concerts or their exhibition. So I didn't actually get some of these at the concert, but it's just merch that was available to buy there, pretty much. So this is the Wings Tour photo book. And then at the Wings Tour final, they had a similar design for a different photo book. And then also at the Wings Tour final, they did these essay photo books. So this is the Jungkook version, Taehyung version, Jimin version, Namjoon version. Oh, I forgot. I don't, like I said before, I don't collect photo cards, but these have some of the coolest photo cards I've seen. So I'm glad I have all of them, but yeah, transparent, really cool. The Hoseok version. Yoongi. And finally Seokjin. Yeah. And then we have the BTS exhibition photo book. And then probably some of my favorite merch that they always release at every concert are the program books. It's the one thing I always get from every set of concert merch. So from their first concert, the Red Bullet. If you guys don't know what the program books are, basically they contain interviews inside with the members about the concert and stuff like that. And they also have English translations, which isn't always common in all BTS merch. So it's nice that they've always added that for the program books. Then we have second concert, BTS Begins. Yeah. And then program book for Hwayoung Yeonhwa on stage. One for the epilogue concert. Program book for the Wings tour. And then for the most recent concert, Love Yourself program book. Yeah, so they have pictures as well inside, but my favorite bits are the interviews they have with all the members. And then finally, my Army Bombs version 1, version 2, and version 3. So that was my whole BTS collection, updated until February 2019. If you guys want me to do anything like unboxing videos for merch or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya!